And with the ups and downs, I remember in 2004 meeting Tiesto's ex-manager, who's passed away now, rest in peace, Dimitri. And he said, Luke, it's 2004. You had a couple of good years, like breaking through, but man, it's such a shame. You never really made it, right? You have so much talent and so much potential. It was never there. Mind you, us Dutch people are very honest with each other.
Yeah, you guys are direct. I've noticed that.
And I was like, dude, it's all good. I think I still have a bit of time left. I was like 8 years into my career. And obviously, you guys know what happened in 2010, 2012.
Right.
And so my career had its ups and downs, and yeah, it's just a cycle like that.
I saw something where you were talking about Gaston from Chocolate Puma and how he put you on.
Yeah.
And I had no idea until I saw that, but we did a session with Chocolate Puma, I want to say in 2014, and they came to our house at Wyandotte.
Yes.
I wrote the dumbest top line over one of their tracks. They kind of looked at me like, is this like an American thing? Like, what the hell are you pitching? But they were telling me at the time, they're like, yeah, like everything's coming back. Like we just started getting all these crazy bookings again. We're like touring more than ever we were before. This is like 2014. So it's like a group who I didn't, like when we did that session, I had never heard of Chocolate Puma. I was like not a part of that Europe EDM scene, but I'm assuming for them, all of a sudden 2012 hits and they're like getting booked. It's like hot again, like it's cycled back.
Right.
And we're looking at, in America at least, it's definitely a down cycle as far as EDM being commercial. So how many cycles have you seen? You've seen a couple, right? Because you're telling me in 2003, they're like, I guess it's over for you, Luke. You might want to hang it up.
Exactly. Yeah, so 4 to 5, but shout out to Chocolate Puma for being my forever mentors. They discovered me, they signed me. The reason why I trained a lot of my young and up-and-coming talents was because of Gaston treating me and training me. And so, for instance, let me flex for a moment. One of my producer students is Avicii. And obviously, we know what Avicii has accomplished. And DJ Pierre, who's a legend in the techno scene and one of the founders of dance music, he complimented me. He said, like, oh, Luke, it's so amazing the things you've taught Avicii and what we see through him. And I was like, DJ Pierre, you don't even know that Gaston came with your tracks to me and said, you need to listen to DJ Pierre. This is what you need to do. This is how you need to sound. And so his roots through Chocolate Puma came through to Avicii, and I gave that respect back to him. And it's like, that's how all of us are intertwined, and that's the roots there. So forever thankful for Chocolate Puma for always being so graceful and showing me the ways.
You released one of Avicii's first songs, right? His third song, Ryu and something else?
Wow.
I did a little bit of research.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was arguably his first release ever.
So wait, that was on Mixmash?
Which was a duo release, combined release with Vicious Australia and Mixmash. And that's a full circle moment for me currently because my manager, Lorne Padman, he was at Vicious, and they were scouring my forum for new talent, which they picked a couple of, but it was a collaboration between Mixmash and Vicious. It was Avicii Ryu, yeah.
So they basically, because I'm very interested in like your label stuff. They were kind of using you as an A&R, like you find it and then they'll help kind of back it and promote it and make it a big record. Yeah.
Well, my whole vision for my record label was because I was guiding such amazing talent, and I often said, "Well, you have a great track. Good luck finding a label." And I was like, "I need a platform for these kids," and so Mixmash became a platform for young and up and coming talent. And I did the A&R, but what I also loved doing was mastering all of the tracks for it and that sort of thing, which I thought was so much fun.
You're like EDM daddy, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I read that you mentored Avicii, Afrojack.
Yep.
Dioro,
bingo players.
just the list goes on and on. And
Yeah.
Oliver Heldens,
Yeah,
right?
he was on there as well on my forum.
And
Somebody-
you were like
Wow,
one of the
bro.
first to support like that sort of funky house situation for him and really support him. And you were like you helped release Gecko or
No, I didn't.
no?
So he demoed that to Tiesto back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Which was a golden move, obviously. But yeah, he was always scouring my forum. Like if you would ask, but even guys like W&W, what my tracks were for them, like as teenagers coming up, they're like, oh, that sound so something like Break Down the House is a big staple for like the Dutch house
Right.
sound. Yeah.
Wild. And speaking of that Avicii song, that song was I think 8 minutes and 7 seconds long, which is
Damn.
insane. You just don't see that anymore unless it's like
There's no attention span for that here in America.
yeah,
let's be real.
the kick goes on for like a minute straight. You know, it's like things have changed so much. It's so interesting to see that.
Man, if you're into it though, and if you have the time, like to sit down and go through it, it's magical for
Yeah.
sure. Like stop the scrolling for a second and just sit down and absorb the whole thing. It's life changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back to that mentorship you're talking about a little bit, like that doesn't really happen nowadays. It feels like I don't see that at all.
Well, it's
Why do you
interesting.
think that is?
I do that naturally. I had this conversation with Chucky, DJ Chucky, about this, where I'm like, dude, why aren't you putting any like online courses up or coaching or anything? Because you have the skills, you have the talent, the experience. And he's like, I'm just not a teacher. I'm like, oh, see, because I also come from a line of teachers. All of my uncles are like math teachers, and my dad has studied to be a teacher. And I naturally share my knowledge.
Right.
And I love picking up people that are on the up and guiding them. That's actually a sort of a hobby of mine. And I still do that. So there's plenty around, and it's just always so nice to see them thrive. And whenever they actually make it, it's like, dude, I can't believe you made it.
Right.
It's amazing. So yeah, it's really satisfying. And yeah, I still do that. Even like in the background, don't need to like put it on social media or anything, but it's just fun.
I did see an
man.
interview
It's really cool.
where you're talking about just the scene in Amsterdam, and from your perspective, you think Americans are more competitive.
100%.
So maybe there's part of that. I mean, there's so much.
Oh, that's- yeah.
There's so much different genres in America too, that maybe it's harder to find your community. Where the way we think of the Netherlands, and it's almost like you're trained from a young age to be like electronic DJ. Like there's no escaping it. Like you're just gonna bump into a big DJ like on the street, like getting your French fries with mayonnaise or whatever.
Love that. And this is true. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Like the ADE experience almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. No, but it also has to do with capitalism. God bless capitalism and, you know, all of what you do over here in this wonderful country. In the Netherlands, it works differently, where it's more community-based. And then if you thrive as a community, then we can all, you know, rise. And this is what we did.
Well, yeah, you guys got free healthcare and all that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole...
You don't have as many fat people though.
Yeah, this is true.
We can't afford it over here. There's too many fatties.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen.
You guys got more bikes than people in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's true.
this
Because
is
you're
true.
burning so many calories. All you guys like butts look so firm and plump
Whoa.
over there.
Whoa, dude,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
He loves the Netherlands.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying there's pros and cons. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's pros and cons. Obviously, you know, the whole
I would say it's more cutthroat in America. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, yeah,
As
for
far as especially in like the major label system, I think there's more an underground community that's together. Like I don't know. What do you guys think
Yeah, I don't know.
compared to like the Euro?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
people
different for
DJs
sure. I
and
mean,
stuff.
you always heard about mentorships and stuff with like different DJs in Europe, and I've never heard of that at all in America.
Yeah, we've never
Name
had
one. Like
I think Skrillex like mentors people. Diplo, like he
but you don't
definitely.
like, but like, what big DJ did he mentor?
Yeah, there's no
you know
one
what I
that
mean?
like,
Like,
came from underneath
like
them.
European DJs
Marshmello.
like really put on like legit
Oh, yeah.
big,
Skrillex kind of put on Marshmallow.
a little bit, yeah. But it's one you kind of put him on other than mentoring. You know what it feels like?
Yeah, like
you
shouts
know?
him out.
So it's interesting how that works. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so yeah, there's something to say for like the competition side of it and making money off of it. But I think especially Americans, and whenever I come across Americans, I'm like, dude, you guys got to band together like us Dutch DJs did. Like, all of you will make money as a community. It'll be great money, and furthermore, it'll give dance music that platform that it deserves again. And it's like, why can't you do that?
I think I don't know. It's too spread out. Like every city has their own genre. You got like
Yeah, I think
Jersey, and they're doing Jersey club, and it's like I don't
Different
want to make
vibes.
that music, you know. So I don't know.
There is a competition over here. It's weird. It's interesting.
People
Yeah.
have egos over here too.
Yeah.
Bigger egos, I feel.
If you like that clip and want to see another one, click here. If you want to see the full podcast, click here.